Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Smalland Survive the Wilds. Once again, it is the Underlands update. I still have not fixed the house here. I did look at putting pillars here in the center to go up so that I can actually close that off. However, I think I'm just going to leave it a skylight because when you put the pillars, I put two down, like two stacked. They snap on the corners, so it's like right here on this like where all four of these things meet, the little plus sign basically. And I stacked two of them, and it wouldn't let me put the third because it was like, oh, it's there's no support. They're pillars; they are the support. So I don't know. I just left it alone. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll build the house different later, probably. I don't know. I might not even mess with it. I also added in this little railing here and the two little railings here. That was it. That's it. That's all the changes on the housing. In here, so I did, and I went and I can't even talk right. I went and I spoke with Lisandra. I did that without you guys because, like I said, I want to craft the armor or whatever. I have not crafted it yet, but that's only because we don't have the lumen spindle, which I'm going to make that right now. The lumen spindle does need you to go and get silk. So I did go and get silk, and I believe here's the silk. I believe that I have enough of everything to craft the full armor set. So since we went and talked to her, we should be able to make the armor set here at the house. We just need to make the lumen spindle. And I did not do that yet because I didn't do it yet because when you make it, it's going to show you all the new stuff that you can craft. So I wanted you guys to see that. So lumen spindle, the only thing we need is refined wood. I have that. We can come over here. Right here, refined wood. We needed two more. Go ahead and craft that. Claim it. Then now we can craft the lumen spindle. So here it is. We will spin this bad boy around. Put it right over here. Actually, will it fit here? I don't think so. That's going to be too wide. So we'll place it as close as we can. Well, we'll give it a little bit of room. About right there. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. So look at that. We unlocked the hook. Is that it? That all we unlocked? Just a hook. Grapple gun. What else? Windmill, flower. Those are both just lights, I believe. And it looks like that's it. Give me 1 second. I need to do something. Okay, I'm back. I had to mute the my phone and stuff so that it's not going off while we're doing this. So if we come over here, we look at this. You can see this is the armor set here. So we have silk weave arms, silk weave mask, silk weave leggings, and silk weave torso. Now, if you look at the protection on this stuff, it is way higher than even the heavy armor that we could have made. So if you look here, you can see that the arms have 20 on them. What is that? The head has 20, the legs have 20, and the torso has 24. The highest thing that we could make previous to that was the chitin armor, which is here, and this one did 12, 12, 16, and 12. So we basically got, what is it? 8 extra on all the pieces except the torso, and then the torso was, actually I think that's 8 too. Yeah, so basically, right now, this is probably the best armor that you can get. Now, if you did not go and do what I did, obviously you're not going to have enough stuff to craft it. I believe, like I said, I believe I have everything. The hardest part for you guys is probably, well, not the hardest. It's not hard to do. It's just annoying because the silkweave mask here requires you to get 3 spider heads. It took me forever to get these because the spider heads do not drop from every spider. Like it's more of a rare drop. Not really rare, but it's more rare than like your common stuff. And it took a while. I killed quite a bit of spiders just to get the 3 heads, and then I was like, you know what, I'm done. Like once I got 3rd head, I was like, I'm not gonna get more. You can get more. Jeez, hopefully I remember to cut that out. I'm sorry. I almost coughed into the mic. If I don't, I apologize. But hopefully I did. Anyway, you can get more spider heads if you want, because I think you need them later on. Not to necessarily craft more armor, but I do believe you need more later on. But I could be wrong about that. Anyway, everything that you need, you should either already have, because we fought geckos when we went and got the flint. Even though you guys didn't see that when I told you about it, I told you that I went down over here and I got flint and bark and stuff. And then there's geckos in the area. So if you fought the geckos, you should have the herptile hide as well. Chitin, you should just have just from running around and killing the Sawyer beetles or green beetles if you ever took any of those on, or even the water bugs. Silk is the new area that we're going to go to. Like I said, this one you will not have unless you actually go and speak with her first, because Silk can only be gotten down here in this area, which is a swamp area. Well, early game, it can only be gotten in this area. I think you can actually go down over here and get some in this area down over here, but there's also like a big spider there that you probably don't want to mess with. Actually, there's some jumping spiders somewhere. I think they are in the beginner area. And they have a rare chance of dropping silk, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like the amount of silk you need, though. You need 12 silk, and on top of that, you're going to need another 20. And the reason why I say it that way is because you have to make silk thread, but you also have to make textile patches, and the textile patches also take silk. So what you need for this full set, you need 3 spider heads, you need 20 textile patches. So we're going to go ahead and make those right now. So we're going to make 20 textile patches. Yep. And then hold X. There we go. There's our textile patches. We need 12 silk thread. So the silk thread here looks like it requires resin as well. Was what, 12? Yep, 12 silk thread. Claim that. You need 7 herptile hide, which, oh, look at that. Just from crafting the stuff that we just did. Silk thread, probably. Web screen. Buildable structure. Oh, it's like a screen you change behind or whatever. I don't know what those are called. What was I looking for? The hide. It's this one. So you need 7 of these, and this is what I was talking about in the previous one. So if you've been getting herptile hide and you instantly started turning it into leather on this thing, you kind of screwed yourself, because you need the hide, not the leather. So we need 7 herptile hide. We have 8. That's going to work out. We need 4 chitin, which the chitin we have is over here. We have 26 pieces currently right there. And then you need insect fur, which is right here. You get those from mostly bees. I think you can probably get them from almost any insect. Maybe not the ants, but almost any other insect. But mostly from the bees. And you only need 3 of these. So we should be able to craft the full set here. So here's our silk weave arms. Go ahead and craft that. Claim it. Here's the head. Craft that. Claim it. Uh-oh. And because we need more. Wait, why do we need more silk thread? Did I not make all the silk thread? Oh, I need 2 more. I can still make it. I'm not worried about it. I did the numbers wrong. Silk thread 4, silk thread 4, silk thread 4, silk thread 6. Yeah, I didn't do the 6. I did 4, 4, and 4. So you need, instead of 12, you need 18 silk thread. I'm sorry that I missed that. Anyway, so here's the pants. We can go ahead and craft that, claim it, and then we'll go back up here. We will make our, 6? 6 silk thread. There we go. Craft that, claim that, and then we can craft the torso here. And there we go. There is the full armor. Now, I'm not going to show this off too much because I've done this many times, and you guys are probably getting tired of seeing all the armor, or at least this armor anyway, because I really like this armor, so I always show it off. We're just going to hit equip on all this stuff, and there you go. There's the armor. That's what it looks like. In case anyone's wondering, give you a quick little spin there. Now, we are going to go and fight we're going to go talk with Lisandra so you guys can see where she's at and everything, and what it's like going on the way there, because it is a pain in the butt. And then from there, we are going to hopefully do her mission, which that's the one I said she's going to require us to kill a giant albino spider. I will probably die. I've fought this thing many times, and I usually end up dying. because I'm almost always never prepared for this fight. But we're going to try to be as prepared as possible here. So this is what I did. I made 20 bandages, we have right there. I made 10 health elixirs, the more powerful ones, because there's also a lesser one. And then I also made poison resistance brew. The only thing that we are not benefiting from at the moment is a strong weapon. This sword is not that strong. It only does 6 to 8 damage. Yeah, 6 to 8 edge damage. Piercing damage is better for the spiders. If I'm not mistaken, they're weaker to piercing damage. And I could make a speared. I could make a speared. Flint spear. Did I pass it already? No. Where's that? I can also make the chitin spear here, which might be better. 8 to 11. Where's the flint one? On here. Stone spear, 4 to 5. That's not what you want. 6 to 8 is the flint spear. So yeah, it's not going to matter. Looks like the strongest weapon we would have right now would be the chitin spear, which I could technically make it. Where'd it go? The axe is also a weapon here. 8 to 12. But the weapons do also swing differently, so that's up to you guys. You could also take a bow, but the whole reason I don't use bows in the game, like even for the flying creatures, is because they pretty much stay, like the creatures stay on you for the most part. The only time you really need a bow is for like an initial hit. Like say you creep up on something, you're behind it or whatever, you take that initial shot with the bow, and then after that they're on you. So it's not really going to matter. We can also use the bone mace, but that does blunt damage, so that probably wouldn't work. And then we could use this, which I believe poisons them on hit. However, I don't know if the spider can take poison damage because it will poison you. So, and then of course you guys can always make like your basic traps, and you can try to take some tames with you, but your tames are probably going to die against the spider. Any early tames that you can get. I'm not sure about these things, like the wood spikes and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Like you can put them down in there, I think, but I'm not sure if you'll even have enough time to like run around and place them like while you're being attacked. So that's kind of an iffy thing on you guys. So the only thing that we can do now is we can either craft a chitin spear, or we can actually come in here. We can go to upgrade, and we can look at our flint sword, and we can upgrade it here. So it looks like we can at least upgrade it once, because I can make 2 more silk thread. It's not going to give it much attack power, but it'll be better than what we have. So let's go over here. Let's make the 2 silk thread. Oops, I need to claim that. I hit the wrong button. Claim that, and then come back over here. And it's right here. Hold X to upgrade. There we go. So now it does 8 to 11. So that's a little bit better. Stamina is still the same. Block power is still the same. But it is a little bit better. Iron ingots, we haven't even ran into iron yet. We'll do that probably in maybe the next video. If not, the one after that. I think it might be the next video. But yeah, so there we go. We have a level 2 flint sword. And then of course, if we take a look at our stats here, I did get another level. Well, I've gotten a couple levels, but I got another level that I didn't use. So we're level 13, so we can put 13 into our strength, 13 into our endurance, and 1 more into our constitution. So I was actually looking at this, and this is up to you guys how you want to do this. The constitution and endurance, it literally, when you put points into it, it literally only goes up by 1. Granted, the strength only goes up by 1%, but still, the constitution and the endurance, that going up by 1, that is completely up to you guys, because once you put that 1 point in there, I mean, it doesn't really feel like that much of a difference. And a lot of the armor and stuff you're going to be getting for armor, for protection, it'll actually reduce the amount of damage that's incoming. So maybe you guys don't want to put it in constitution. That's completely up to you guys. Like I said, our strength is maxed out, so it's not like we can put all our points into just strength. So our strength and endurance is maxed out, but maybe you guys want to go with speed instead, or a little bit of speed, or possibly the intelligence. I still haven't looked into that. I need to. I did make this food here, which if you look here, it is the Forest Delight. So it's nectar, wild strawberry, and honey crumble. And you can see there what it does. It says nourishment 50. That means it gives you 50 nourishment, like your hunger bar. It'll give you 50 there, and then it also blocks nourishment loss for 360 seconds. So basically, you won't get hungry for 360 seconds after eating that. Like your hunger won't start dropping immediately. So we're gonna eat one of those because we are a little low there on food, and that's it. I think we're ready to go. I'm not gonna do it now. The grapple gun supposedly works different now. I'm not sure how it works. I may test it offline and then get back to you guys on that. But yeah, we're not gonna mess with it now. But I will show you guys how to get over to Lisandra. There is going to be spiders along the way. Speaking of the spiders along the way, if you do have arachnophobia, this video may not be for you because there are going to be a lot of spiders, and the boss that we are going to fight is a giant white spider. I do have, or I don't have the arachnophobia mode on, so you're going to see the full looking spider. It's not going to be looking any different. So obviously, if you can handle it, stay with us. If not, like I said, it's probably creepy. The bugs in this game do look very realistic. It's not like Grounded where they're more cartoonish. They look very creepy. Cockroaches look absolutely disgusting in this game. The water bugs aren't too bad, but the cockroaches themselves are pretty gross. Like you can even see like little hairs and stuff on the cockroaches' legs and all that. So keep that in mind. Also, I didn't bring any, but hopefully we can get it on the way. The problem is that I've already done this trip several times, so we might have issues getting some. But what I'm talking about is every time you go out, every time you leave your base... Oh, wait, do I still have some? Never mind, I do have some on me. I left it on me. Okay. Oh, I still need fiber, though. Yeah, so basically, every time you leave, take fiber with you, wood, and a little bit of resin. I don't remember how much of each. In fact, I can tell you guys right now how much of each. Not that. You want... There you go. You want 10 wood, 5 fiber, and 5 resin. And you guys are like, why? Because of what I have highlighted right now, that workbench. So that workbench is, it's your lifeline. Basically, you can craft almost anywhere. When you are out in the wild and your items need repair... Oh, shit. Why are you over here? You're not supposed to be over here. What are you doing? Oh, you are supposed to be over here. I was thinking you were up over there. That's the regular bees. Alright, that's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I mean, you can fight the wasp if you want. I just don't want to fight them. They're going to be... There's 2 here. There's 1 there, 1 there. Hopefully we can run between them and not aggro either one. They're just annoying. They attack really fast. He's going to aggro on us. We need to go that way, the way that I'm looking. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Don't look! Alright, and then, so this is the beginning of the swamp right here where these mushrooms are. These mushrooms are poisonous mushrooms. You do need these poisonous mushrooms in order to make the poison resistance that I have. So if you are looking at trying to do the poison resistance, make sure you come and grab some of these mushrooms. I don't remember what I was saying, honestly. Oh, saplings. So saplings here are one of the better plants in the game because they give you all 3 of the things you need. They give you wood, they give you fiber, and they give you resin. There you go. Look at that. See that? And I think we need 1 more at least, but there's going to be a spider here. Yeah, it's a black widow. I don't know if we can get that sapling without it aggroing. I mean, we can fight it. It's not that big of a deal. I would just prefer not to fight anything on the way there. Actually, I guess it's probably better if we do fight one of these things anyway. You guys can see the way they attack. Yep, here we go. Alright, you can see the way that they attack. They're very fast. I would say take only 1 hit and then move. The Black Widows do... Well, first of all the spiders poison you. Every single one of them. The Black Widows, however, like this one right here that's in front of me. Shit. It does more poison than the other ones. because it's a Black Widow, and obviously everyone knows Black Widows are deadly, so you don't really want to mess with them. You won't die from them unless you keep getting hit over and over, which is definitely impossible. Sometimes their delay is not. I don't know. It's just not noticeable, or like it just feels like it should have been a longer of a delay. I had the very first time I played against the spiders in this game. Ah, shit! I had a really hard time dodging these guys because of the way that their delay is. It's not. Oh, look, a spider head. Um, their delay is not. It just feels weird. I don't know how to explain it, but this kind of helps us prove the whole reason we're getting some of these saplings and what I was talking about with needing to take some of these stuff with you here. So now, because we've actually fought some stuff, we chopped down a tree. You can see our sword there's a little bit damaged, our axe is a little bit damaged, and honestly, our armor is probably even a little damaged at this point. Yeah, very tiny bit. You can see durability 6, bottom left, 698 of 700. So the whole reason to do what I said about the about bringing the stuff with you is so that you can craft this on the go, throw it down real quick, use it, and you can see at the top you have a repair tab. Go over to your repair tab. It says at the bottom left, it says repair all, and then it says free repair. If you do, well, either one, they're going to be free. If your armor or your weapons or tools, anything you're repairing, if that is more than half of what its durability is, it's going to cost you to repair. So at that point, you would need to make a repair kit. Repair kit, same thing. You need fiber, wood, and resin. So that's why I said pick that stuff up. However, if you can catch it before that, you don't have to go through the extra motion of making the repair kit, because as long as it's not halfway done, you can just do free repair on all of it, and it's not going to cost you anything. So I can just hit square to repair all, and look at that, everything's repaired. And then on top of that, we can just break this down, take the stuff with us, and we're back on. So not that big of a deal. Also, if you are coming to the swamps, if you don't already have this armor, if you didn't go get spider silk, you do need to craft some of these. They are shears. You can craft them using the flint at the table that we just had out, I believe. If it's not that table, then it's a stone cutter table. But you can craft them there. There's a wolf spider over there. In fact, I'll show you the wolf spider too, so you can see what they look like. Like I said, they look very realistic in my opinion, so some of you guys probably will not like it. They do the attack the same way. However, if you get hit, they do less poison than the Black Widow, like I was saying. Like their poison lasts their poison lasts a shorter amount of time, and it doesn't hurt you as bad. If you get poisoned by the Black Widow, it has like if you look at it in the on your character screen, it'll have like 3 little arrows saying it's dropping your health pretty fast. Where these ones, I believe it only has like 1 or 2 arrows, and it's also a shorter amount of time. So, but yeah, you see what I'm talking about, like how they stay on you no matter where you move. And this is pretty much every single creature in the game. So that's why the bows, if you ask me, we're just gonna attack him. The bows, if you ask me, are pretty much not important because they're on you all the time. The creatures are, so just keep that in mind. I'm not worried about the health because we're fully fed right now, so we'll start gaining health, and it's going to take us a while because we need to go talk to Lisandra before we fight the big spider anyway. So anyway, there was 2 ways to go. You could have went the other way where we were getting the saplings. It will take you down into the forest. However, there is a dragonfly down there. There's a frog in the area down there. You have to avoid those, and then I think like further that way there's like mosquitoes and everything, but we need to go in this direction anyway. So if you want, you can stay on top of the swamp area and you can go around that way. We're going to go down right here where this broken bridge is. I will show you on the map where it's at. If we zoom in, so like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but basically where this like little flat piece is right here, this is where the broken bridge is. I mean, you can kind of see it. That's it right there. That's the broken bridge. But this will take you down into the swamp area, and you can see that even, like, I didn't even have to fight this spider. I believe you can actually jump up over here and then come out. Well, you can probably jump up right here even. Yeah, come out this way, so you could have avoided him altogether. And then you need to go down on these wood things. So you do have to backtrack a little bit, but he should not aggro on you. you're looking for this piece of wood right here, that one. You're going to jump on that, and it will start taking you down. There are no spiders on the bridge itself. They will follow you onto the bridge if they aggro on you, but there's none on the bridge. You'll come this way. You're going to go to the left side over here. There's the frog I was talking about. The dragonflies over in that area. Come to the very last board. Well, not the very last one, because I guess that's the very last one. Come to the second to last board. You'll come down here. You'll hit this, which will take you all the way down to the... or no. Yeah, the next one takes you down to the floor of the swamp. The ground. Jump over here. And then right here, be a little careful. There is a Black Widow right there. It does... Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. That Black Widow over there that you can see, the blue thing, it does come over here, but you can avoid it. So obviously while it's over there, you'll just come here, run this way, and we're just going to start heading over to Lisandra, who's over there. In this area, even right here, they're already gone, but there are spider web cocoons. That is what you use the shears on in order to get your spider web, which we'll run into some. Now you can go up right here, but I believe you'll run into 2 wolf spiders. We can go further left. I will show you the best way to go if you're trying to avoid all the spiders. But like I said, if you want this armor, you do need 3 spider heads, so you may as well fight them. But I will at least show you the way to go. So that open log there is like a straight shot to Lisandra. This here is going to be a little bit of a longer way, and you are still going to have to dodge the spiders. But for the most part, you can definitely get around them. You guys are like, there's a whole bunch of spiders in front of you. You're not dodging anything. Ah, shit. Does he see me? No. Yes, he does. All right. Well, normally they don't see you if you dodge them. But anyway, you'll come that way. You'll go up through here, and that spider will hopefully give up. You'll see your first little candle here. That's what you're looking for. It lets you know that you're on the right path. And then take your time right here. There shouldn't be any spiders. Oh, God, that scared the shit out of me. I hit the wrong button. You'll see a whole bunch of... He's just the same one that was following us from down there. So we're not... He should give up. Should. Oh, and that's another one. I'd never seen that one before. Ah! Anyway, keep going this way. Just run for your life, guys, at this point. There is the one last spider right there. He does come over this way. You're going to come up this log here. And then you're going to jump to the rock to your left. Lagging because it's saving. Alright, I think he gave up. I would shit myself if he climbed up this rock right here. So, that spider... Oh, it's still him. No, it's the other one. So, he kind of roams back and forth there. If you stay behind that tree right there that I just kind of left him at, eventually he'll go to the right, and then you just run up here. I'm sorry that I had to do it that way, but you guys... Ah, you son of a bitch. But anyway, down in here is where you're safe. He will not follow you because this is out of his range. Gonna go back, dude. But there is spiders down in here. You guys are like, you're safe. You said there's spiders. So these spiders, these are the jumping spiders. They are friendly. They're still, obviously, spiders, so arachnophobia, be aware. But yeah, and then these right here are the spider web cocoons. As you can see, I already got them. There's some down over here. There are some... Actually, there's ones in there that I didn't get. There's 2 right here. In here, there's no spiders in this cave. You can come through here. But look at that. There's some cocoons right there that you can get. Some there. This just leads to a dead end, so you don't want to go that way. And then if you go this way, you can also run into more cocoons down there. But at the very end of this tunnel is a Black Widow, and it does lead you back outside, so just be mindful of that. Yeah, those are just the jumping spiders. You pull out your shears, and you just whack it just like you're chopping down a tree. There you go. And then where we came in at, where the friendly jumping spiders are, they are friendly because Lisandra is actually right up there. So in here where all the skulls and stuff are, this is where it's friendly. Up there is where we came from originally, so you'll come up this way. Here's Lisandra. She's actually holding a little baby spider. See that? Pretty cool. But yeah, when you talk to her, the very first thing, I believe it was this right here, which I didn't select. It says I was sent here by Scotty. She suggested you might be able to answer the following or sorry, I don't know why I said the following. To answer how the rhino beetle found its way to the beach. I didn't pick that, obviously. I picked can you craft armor? And then she tells you about the armor that we just made. And then from there, you can go back home and you can make it on the lumen spindle. But, oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I mean, obviously, if you guys have not noticed yet, this is going to be a longer video. So I apologize for not telling you right away. Anyway, let's go back in here. Let's talk with her. So we can say, is that a baby spider in your arms? This was a new option that they added in. I don't remember when, but I don't remember what this is about. So we're going to go ahead and ask her. It is indeed. Her name is Singwin. She might look cute and small, but one bite from her can paralyze a grown small folk. Is there an antidote to spider poison? Oh, she teaches you how to make the antidote. I forgot about that. I know of many. Yes, some are about as effective as pond water. Others can save a small folk from certain death. This one is very powerful. So I don't know. Did she teach us one? I don't know. I didn't see anything pop up. And then she's also a faction leader, so you can talk with her about that. Same as all the other people, you have all these options, which is basically the same stuff. So you can do a contribution, you can do the requisition of some supplies, you can affiliate yourself with her camp, which is what lets you use her passives. Which, if we click on that, I think it shows the passives. No, what did I even click on? Your thing, no thanks. So change my. Oh, did I just? Yeah, I affiliated with her. That's fine. It's not going to matter because we don't have anything unlocked with her anyway. Requisition some supplies. So here's some of the stuff she has. That there is something else I want to make. But as you can see, the damage on it is very low. There is a sickle or a scythe, whatever you want to call it, that we can get later on as well. So I'm not worried about that. So this here is what I was talking about. You guys see this? It is the Silkweave set. However, it says faction Silkweave set. This Silkweave set looks different from the Silkweave set that we just made. You can tell by the head here. The head alone looks differently. I don't know if there are any permanent things to it, like other than the way it looks, because it does 3 cold, 20 protection. It has 3 piercing resistance and 2 movement, and that's for the head. So if we look at our head, it's like I said, you can see there the difference. This one has a hood. So yeah, the stats are exactly the same. So I guess the only way, or the only reason you would do this is just to kind of show off that you're that you've given to her for the faction, I guess. I'm not really sure. Where were we in here? Talk about your faction. Here it is. Yeah, so I guess the only reason would just be to show that you've given so many points to her. I don't know. I mean, it's endgame armor, but I mean, it's not endgame armor, but I'm just saying it could be endgame armor, but I don't see how it would be with the protection not being that high and stuff. So I guess it's just for looks, because even the colors are different. Like this looks red and black, so yeah. And then keep going with the tiers and all that, and obviously you can make these other things. So like the cobweb wall, the statue, facial markings, all that stuff, and then obviously tier 3 is when you start getting the passives and all that. And then of course at the top here you can make that stuff that's right there, the spider banner, lesser poison resistance brew, the poisonous mushroom, and the hoods. Well, no, you can buy that stuff from her, I believe, by giving her that stuff. Anyway, and then back in here again, we can talk to, or we can do the very first one here, saying that we were sent by Scatty to ask about the rhino beetle, so we can click on that, and this gives us our next mission for the game, for the storyline. So it says, the rhino beetle on the beach. You say, tell me more. And then it says, tell her about the rhino beetle events. And this is very interesting. I have been preoccupied with a similar issue that is possibly related. We can hit continue. The other night, I saw someone lurking. I like how she says someone. Someone lurking around the swamps, though I couldn't make out who it was. Shortly after, a giant albino spider emerged from beyond the western walls of the swamps to make its nest in a cave southwest of here. Oh, she actually did see a person. I thought she was saying the spider was was the someone that she saw lurking. I don't know if it ever talks about that again then. I don't think it ever identifies who was lurking around her woods. Anyway, we'll hit continue. The creature has become more erratic and hostile lately due to its great strength. I fear it might upset the natural order in the swamps. So I don't think they mention it, but I think that's why the rhino beetle left, was because the giant spider moved in. So the rhino beetle's like, yo, fuck that, I'm out. And then we can hit continue. It says, if you could eliminate the spider and bring me one of its eyes for examination, I could study it. I may be able to uncover the reason for the spider's sudden change in behavior. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous task, but I believe in your skill and bravery, Vanguard. I shall seek it out. And there we go. Now we have our new mission. Look at the map here. And there's our spider. So we can mark that. And then we need to go over there and go kill it. I don't know if you can go... You probably can. I never even thought of that. Yeah, because we're facing the way that it goes. I don't know if you can go through this cave or not. I normally go outside, like I go back up that way and I just run, follow the wall. But maybe we can go through this cave. Either way, we're going to have to fight a few spiders along the way. So the Black Widow that's going to be over here isn't going to be that big of a deal. And we're going to eat a little bit more food. Sorry about that, I had to cough. Let me look at this real quick. I just want to see. Yeah, so minus 50% build up for 600 seconds for the poison resistance. Okay. I was just seeing when I wanted to actually take it, which I may or may not do right now. I don't know. Probably not. All right. Anyway, this is the way that I was talking about where the Black Widow's at. So you're going to come all the way down here. You can grab those cocoons. You can see the Black Widow right out there. That's what I like about hitting the L1 button. And it does look like we're still on track to meet up with that spider. So I guess this is probably a shortcut. All right, but okay. Oh, look, can we dodge it? Can we just run past it? Probably. Let's try. All right, we're going to run this way. Don't aggro on me. Frog up here. Where'd the spider go? That way. Yeah, you don't want to mess with the frogs, guys. I mean, eventually, maybe, but what is that? Never seen that. I think it's on the bottom. I think we need to go back down. We're going to stay up here, though. There's something up there. Jumping spiders. Jumping spiders, like I said, no matter where you run into them, they're friendly. So these are not going to be an issue. How much materials do we have on us? Let's get some saplings while we're here. Because what I'm going to do, because I have a feeling I'm probably going to die with this fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more saplings. Like I said, it gives you fiber, resin, and wood. And we're going to build a small little 1x1 shack. And we're going to throw down a bed in there. So, oh god, that scared me. So if we do die, we don't have to worry about like respawning and then running all the way back over here. We'll just set this down right outside of the cave where the albino spider's at. Which I do think that I should have went down. I don't think I should be up in this area. We're gonna have to go down on the other side, but it's alright. I think. If not, we'll circle back. But either way, you guys will know. So, bear with me. Let me grab some more saplings here real quick. What are we at? Yeah, that should be enough to do everything. We'll be alright. Yeah, see, these guys are friendly. They won't mess with you. However, if you attack them, they will attack back, so don't attack them. They're basically neutral. They're not passive, they're neutral. This way. Yeah, see, it's gonna be, we're right on top of it, basically. There's a cave right under us. Alright, so where can we go down at? Down over here. A long drop. I don't remember a bench here. I think I said that the last time. Maybe I do remember a bench. It's just jumping spiders down there. Looks like there's a screw. Yeah, there's a screw right there on the bench if you guys want screws. Can I climb down the tree, maybe? I don't think this tree goes down. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Not all the way back, but we're going to go at least back here, and then come this way. We'll try here. More saplings if you guys need to stock up on materials. More jumping spiders. I'm not worried about them. Yeah, see, we need to go down there. I keep using the pulse thing here just to see if there's any like hostile things around me. I mean, we could drop down. It's gonna hurt though. Here, we'll do it right here. Oh god. Ugh, okay. All right, we're good though. All right, and there is gonna be a smaller spider at the entrance over here, so just keep that in mind too. I think it's a black widow. Oh, we're not even all the way down yet. Shit on a stick. We should be alright right here. I think it's not, yeah, it's not that steep. Don't pay attention to the giant skeletons here. Those were people before our time. Oh, did they get rid of the spider at the entrance here? That would be awesome. I swear to God, though, if he just jumps out, he's going to make me shit myself. Normally, there's a spider on that side going back and forth. If you guys watch my previous videos, you can say that he scared the shit out of me because I built a little house right here before. And he climbed on top of the house, and I didn't expect it, and it scared the crap out of me. But yeah, this is where the albino spider is. You can kind of see him in there. I think that's him. His legs, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to build right here by these mushrooms. And look, there's some more cocoons if you guys still need some. So we're going to go over here, select this. Foundation. Building not allowed here. We're going to backtrack some. There we go. This will work. We're going to turn it a bit. Right there. Building. Walls. Where's the walls? Walls. If I remember, we'll just destroy this afterwards, so I'm not really worried about like how it looks or anything. Oh. Interactive. Where's the bed? There's the bed. That'll work. Close that door. Uh-oh, where'd the door go? Realize it opened that far. Alright, and then don't forget, you do need to set your bed. There we go. Alright, and I think we're ready. Yeah, I could have swore they had a spider in this area. Maybe they got rid of them. Alright, so giant white spider time. Thought I saw something under me. Giant white spider time, be careful. Before we go in there, we're going to pop our poison resistance. It's not going to stop them from poisoning you, but it will help. And the poison, when you do get poisoned, it also reduces your stamina regen, so just be careful with that. Oh, see, that's not his legs. It's huge, though. I know he is. I wonder if he looks different. I wonder if they changed the way some of these things look. He looks the same. Alright, we're going to hang on. We're going to wait till he turns around. Is that supposed to be like a skull-looking thing on his back? We're going to wait till he turns around just so that we can get... Well, you know what? We should probably fight him near the entrance in case we die. Yeah. Because if we die, we're going to need to pick back up our stuff, so we'll just fight him right here. What's up, buddy? Hey, how's it going? Alright. Oh! Okay, he didn't get me. Nice. Yeah, see, this is going to be a bit of a fight here. Ah, crap. Jesus. Damn it. Son of a bitch! Dude, I can't. I drank some elixir there, guys. Yeah, he's messing us up. Imagine if we didn't have potion or the better armor that we're using right now, or even the weapon. Like, we would still be really low on his health. I mean, not that it's high or anything, but I need to stop drinking the potions. I just drank one out of panic there because of poison. Damn it! I can't even swing because of the poison. Like, it's taking all the stamina. I'm messing up so bad right now. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I attacked instead of rolled. Alright, dodged it that time. Getting a little better here. Nope, still can't dodge those ones because I suck. Damn it! Yeah, I drank stuff. Chill out. Let's bandage. Bandage will help too. Shit. I can't time that one! Dude. I'm almost out of elixirs. You stuck? Because I'll cheese the shit out of this if you're gonna let me. Ah, I dodged one. Ah, shit, I spoke too soon. No! Damn it, I was bandaging. Drink the elixir, drink it, drink it! Come on, that shouldn't have hit me. Oh, I thought he was... Ah, that's what I thought he was doing. Come on, man. Only got 2 things left. 1. I'm about to just start swinging, but I can't. I can't swing! Bandage. Bucket, last elixir. Jesus Christ. I can't swing at him because of the fucking poison. See, I think I need to move away when he does that slam. Like, I mean, yeah, I've been dodging it a few times, but I think it leaves poison on the ground, and that's what's messing me up still. Bandage. Oh, he's almost dead. I got him, I got him. Die, you piece of shit! Die! Thank you. Bandage. Because we're still poisoned. Jesus Christ, give me that stupid fucking eye. Alright, and then there is cocoons down in here that you guys can get real quick. We're gonna bandage again, make sure we don't die. I'm just looking to see if they added anything in the area. There shouldn't be any caves or anything. Like, nothing on the ground, but that's what I'm looking for. This cave is blocked, you can't go in here. It's like one of the ones where it's just like, yeah, see? Like invisible wall. Alright, we're gonna bandage again. Gonna eat. Equip our sword, and we're good. Let's get the hell out of here before it respawns. I have respawns turned up, but I think it's the resources only. Yeah, that is that fight. So, If you can, hold off till you can get a stronger weapon. I mean, I was just kind of forcing it there. I'm honestly surprised I didn't die. Do I need more silk? Let's get more silk, because I don't remember what all we need it for. We're already here. We have the tools. Why not, right? Okay, and then come over here. We're going to break down our house. Bed, floor, up everything. So now, at this point, once you destroy that bed, be very careful. I have nowhere to spawn. So the only place I think it'll let you spawn is back at the very, very beginning of the game. So don't die after you break that bed because you don't have a bed claimed. It doesn't automatically revert back to your other bed. I don't think we can climb up here. Oh, maybe. Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, then we need to get back up there, which we'll run around this way. We'll go look at that bench and stuff. Oh, and what we can do now as well, which you don't have to, but we can also repair our stuff. Put a repair, hit free. Yeah, see how it didn't repair any of that? Because it's all past 50%. So for those, we would need to craft at least 4 of these. There are 4 pieces? Yeah, 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Craft. Take those. You still have to go over to repair, and then you hit repair all. There you go. But that's still better than not being able to repair it all because you didn't bring stuff with you. So just keep that in mind. Where was that bench at? Was it down here? Maybe we're not going to go to the bench because it looks like we can go up right there. I think the bench is further down. No? Oh, maybe it is up here. Oh yeah, because that's the branch that I was like, does this go down? So this way should be the bench to the left over here. We're gonna go grab that screw. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what you need screws for, but I do remember needing them, and they're a pain in the butt when you need them and you don't have them. So my suggestion, anytime you guys see screws or bottle caps, there's even a bottle cap here. Screws and bottle caps, always pick them up if you see them. Make room for them if you have to. Another screw here, and then yeah, I would say there's one up on the bench. Oh, there's 2 down here. One up on the bench. Let's go grab that one. Here. Is there any more bottle caps or anything? No. Alright, and then we'll go back this way. We're probably going to get hurt jumping off here, but we'll be alright. I was only worried about it before because we were going to go fight something. At this point, it's like, hey, we don't have to worry about too much. We're going back to Lisandra. Alright. Yeah, we can go up right here. Out right there. I don't think we need to go all the way up there, I think. I mean, yeah, this is basically it. Alright, let's go this way. Through between the wood here. Yeah. Alright, we got the frog down there. We got more jumping spiders. We're fine. Keep your distance from the frog. This is where we came up. This is where we grabbed the saplings. So somewhere, I don't remember where, somewhere there is an opening where, oh, it was down this way? Where the Black Widow's at. Yeah, I think it's right down here. But we need to go down there, avoid the Black Widow again if we can, or was it over there? Oh, that's a wolf spider. Alright, so we're going to try to avoid this guy again. Wait a second. Problem is, I think he actually goes all the way up there even. Other guy. I don't want to fight you. Just move so I can run past you. No. I said move, not come at me. Damn it. Make up your mind. Where's the frog? I don't think the frog will come this way. There you go. Yep, go that way. You know what? We're just going to run past him. I don't think he'll follow us into Lisandra's cave. Well, he'll follow us in the cave, but not into like where she's at. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I forgot that they can climb now. Yeah, so here it is right here. Did it aggro on me? No. Alright. Yeah, so I think it would probably follow me back to the big chamber here. Like probably this area right here where this like pillar thing is. And then from here it'll probably turn around. If not, then it'll probably be the entrance of this one. Yeah, this is where Lisandra's at. We go, we give her the albino eye, and then she will then tell us the next person to go talk to. And she'll probably teach us the antidote. If she hasn't already. Okay, I managed to kill the giant albino spider. I brought you one of its eyes as you requested. Oh, you did? Put that down over there and I will examine it. Well. Oh, that was us saying well. Anyway, it is as I feared. The eye is cloudy and bloodshot, suggesting the spider's been poisoned. I don't know of any poisons that could affect such a large creature, though. Poisons? Who would know more about such potent poisons? My old friend Tallulah. Oh, see, this is... I don't think... Is that who we need to go talk to? I mean, obviously it's who we need to go talk to, but... I'll explain in a minute. My old friend Tallulah taught me everything I know. She would certainly have knowledge of such poisons. Sadly, she went missing shortly after her accident, and no one has seen her since. Continue. I know Knock, so Knock is the next one that we're going to go talk to. I know Knock has also been having trouble of late. Apparently, a black hornet has taken over the Greylands where she resides. Could these events be related? And then, of course, says map updated. That means Knock's on your map now. You can hit continue. At any rate, you deserve a reward for ridding us of the albino spider. Take this tasty taming bait receipt. You can use it. You can use this treat to craft even better taming traps, provided you have the recipe for the contraption. Thank you. All right, so Knock is right here. This is where we're going to start getting iron. As you can see, I have iron marked there. This is where you'll start getting the iron and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our tree encampment up to probably here. Actually, I don't know if there's one that close. I think it's one of these two. That one might be an underground one. But anyway, we're going to move our encampment to one of these three, whichever one's closest to this here. But Knock is the next person we are going to go see. We're going to unmark Lisandra, and we're going to unmark the albino spider. Now, she mentioned Tallulah, and it does not pop up on the map. If you guys want to go and seek out Tallulah, it is going to be a pain in the butt for you to find her. Spoiler alert, I can tell you where she's at now. If you don't want to know, look away for like a minute. If you do want to know, I'm telling you right now, so everyone else look away. Tallulah is down in this area here. I believe it's actually in this area, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like a little swampy area or whatever, but she's down there. All right. Hopefully, if you didn't want to see it, you didn't see it. But if you did, then bravo to you. Anyway, we're going to move our encampment up over here. We're going to talk with Knock in the next one, and we'll do the exact same thing. So what I will probably do, because we're going to keep this armor for a while. I think the armor that Knock gives you is probably like the same stat-wise. Like it might do something. Well, I don't even know if Knock has armor, but if Knock has armor, I believe her armor, as far as protection, is the same. It might have like less movement speed and like more cold protection or something like that. But for the most part, the protection itself is the same. So what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure that that I do this right. This is one I always mess up on. I always forget to hit record, or the video's messed up or something like that. I don't want to make sure I get a good one. I had a good one when I very first started playing this, but obviously it doesn't always happen that way. Anyway, in this area, we're going to talk with Knock. The boss that she's going to have us go and fight is going to be up over here. It's going to be a black hornet. That's what we're going to do. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get iron. So there's going to be little iron things all over in this area. I'm not going to show you guys this, but I'm going to tell you right now. If you pick up iron, it is then going to start teaching you to make iron weapons and shit. So go pick up iron. It's all like this is there's like cement here. So go to like the little cement area. and you'll see a whole bunch of iron. They look like little scraps of metal, and I think it actually says metal. And then when you pick it up, you turn it into iron or something like that. Maybe it does say iron. I don't know. Anyway, go over here and pick up the iron and everything. I will try to have better weapons because the next fight is also going to be a bit tougher. Well, honestly, I'd say the albino spider. In my opinion, the albino spider is more of one of the hard ones. The black wasp can also poison you, but its attacks are a little bit more predictable, which I probably jinxed myself, and I'm probably going to die like 8 times when I fight it. But in my opinion, that black wasp is a little bit more predictable. It actually looks really cool, and it has some pretty cool like boss attacks. Like that one actually reminds me of like Elden Ring style type fighting and stuff with the way it attacks. Like it'll like fly up in the air, pause for a really long time, and then swing. And I don't know. It does some pretty cool shit though. And then when you kill it, you will also be able to get your first wings for gliding, which technically we can already make those. I think there were like some leather wings or something that we could make. I wasn't really paying attention. And then if you ever killed, I think a butterfly or something like that, I think you can actually learn wings from that too, if you get wings from it. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you for sticking around. I'm going to run back home. Don't forget that when you get home, you need to reset your bed. So sleep in that bed so that if you die, it's not that big of a deal. If you guys want, you guys can watch me run home. It's completely up to you. I'm literally just going to run past everything. So we're going to take a whole bunch of damage here. We're going to get poisoned along the way, all kinds of shit. But I'm just going to go. I don't really want to fight anything. I just want to get back home. Although this is probably dangerous the way I'm doing it too, because at this point we should be careful because we don't have a spawn. I need him to move so that, well, you know what? I'll just go this way. But yeah, you don't have a bed at the moment, so just be careful with that. I think you can walk through this water. I wouldn't. It's gonna slow you down, so like dudes like him are just gonna attack you. The dudes. It's a spider. There's another frog. Oh, did I swing way too wide? I think I did. Go back this way. Yeah, we shouldn't be near the frog. Where the hell are we? Need to go more right. Spider there. That's not the way I want to go. Of course. Oh, okay, there it goes. Sweet. This is the way I want to go. This is the way we came the first time when that spider was chasing us from down there. Like I said, if you don't let them see you, they won't actually chase you. So then we come down here, which there's one there. Did not see us. Did not mean to do that, but that's all right. Down through here. There's a Black Widow, which tells us we're near home because that is the bridge there. So that's what I was talking about. The Black Widow does approach where you come down into the swamp, but it also walks very far away, so you have plenty of time to go and or come down or go back up. But here we go, the exact same way that we came down. Slow down a little bit so we can get some stamina back so that we don't miss this jump. Also, the jumps in this game, in case anyone is wondering, you do not have control once you jump. If you jump, you cannot pull back. I mean, very, very slightly, maybe? Let me see. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. But, so if you jump and, like, you're trying to jump a gap and you miss that gap, you're not going to be able to correct yourself in the air unless you already have, like, wings to glide or something. And then keep in mind, if you did not kill that wolf spider that was right here on the way down, it will be up here when you come up, so make sure that you come up and probably about right here or something. You can probably jump up to that one and then circle around that way and go that way. But if not, he's going to be right here somewhere, so just be careful with that. This is where we first saw the poisonous mushrooms. To our left, the way that we are going is where the wasp was that we fought, or that we Did we fight him? No, we avoided him. So there he is right there. There's one wasp, and the other one is over there. So just be careful with the wasp again. Where'd he go? Shit, lost him. It says wasp. Oh, okay. I was like, it says it, but I don't see him. Alright, so there's one. Where's the other one at? Where'd he go? There he is, right above us. See us. He's totally gonna see us. No, he's not. Stupid blind wasp. Pranked him. And then if you guys want, you can go down in there for some stone. I found this place the other day. I thought it was like another Underlands thing. It's not. It literally is just like a cave with nothing in it except the rocks. On the other side there are ants and stuff though, so be careful with the ants. But we're going back this way. We're almost home. And I know that I said we're going to move our encampment. You guys can go and move your encampment now if you want, but I would still suggest going back home first, and resetting your bed at least, and then go and try to move your encampment. So it's up to you guys. But yeah, here we are back at the house. So you guys can see how we got here and everything. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the video if you would not mind. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.